I am in some town between somewhere and somewhere. I'm sorry. I just realized I'm totally unprepared. I don't actually remember where I am. I think it might be something perhaps Beulah's. All I know is I'm on my way to the coast. I might be on the coast already. No, I'm not. I'm not in Santa Maria. Let me try this again. This is where I'm staying tonight. In some town between, I believe, San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara. And look at the rainbow. And the, pretty ladies. Please tell me you see the dragon in the clouds. He's so cool. Hi, we are in the Los Padres Forest. Finally, Padres, Forest, Padres, I think. Forest. I've actually been here now for, look, oh my gosh. Looking over Santa Barbara. Here, I'll give you a better view. I lived in Santa Barbara for about a year when my daughter was like, I don't know, 4 or 5. She went to kindergarten there. So there's some nostalgia down there. I think I'll probably go drive around and look at some of the stuff and get the feels, which is always fun. But I don't know yet whether or not I want to come back up here. I kind of want to go someplace, just go back down, get sort of restocked, and then just come right back out because it's only about 15-20 minutes outside of Santa Barbara. I kind of want to do that, but it's also getting cold, starting to get cold, and I think it's going to be like, it's uncomfortable in the mornings. So there's a part of me that thinks maybe it's time to head to the desert. Who's going to be at the RTR, Quartzsite, Arizona in January? Who's going to be there? Because I am, and I want to meet you. So let me know if we can meet there. But we'll talk more about that as we get closer to it. So I definitely need to be in Quartzsite in January. But really, that's the only deadline I have. I can do just about anything else that gas will let me do, which isn't much right now, which is kind of why I'm thinking maybe I should just stay here a little bit longer. Maybe it's too cold. I don't know. We'll have to decide later. But right now, I think we're just going to head down and then, make decisions at the last minute like I usually do. Hey, that's Rusty's Pizza, and they are so good that my daughter and I, years later, are still like, oh man, I miss Rusty's Pizza. It was really, really, really good, and their ranch dressing was really good too, homemade or store-made or whatever you want to call it. Anyways, so good. If you're ever in Santa Barbara, check out Rusty's. Hey, Mateo, if you're ever in Santa Barbara, check out Rusty's Pizza for your pizza tour. My favorite was the El Diablo. I don't know if they still have it. I can't afford to get it, but if you guys go and let me know if they have El Diablo and give it a try. It's so freaking good. So I ended up just kind of passing through Santa Barbara because even though I spent a year there, the first 3 weeks that I was in this area, I spent in Carpinteria, which is where I'm at now. And that's the place that really, really captured my heart. Unfortunately, the school district that I could afford here in Carpinteria wasn't as good as the school district I could afford in Santa Barbara. So we did end up going to Santa Barbara for the year, but I did a little nostalgia tour in Santa Barbara. I drove by the apartment we lived in and the school that my daughter went to kindergarten for. I sent pictures to my daughter to see if if it would spark any memories from her. She was pretty young, so it may not, but I'm curious. So I'm looking forward to hearing back from her about that. But I did just decide to go ahead and go on through Santa Barbara and then come to Carpinteria. I did a little bit of a nostalgia tour here too. I'm trying to find this park that me and my daughter used to come to when she was little. It had this like slide made of weird metal tubes. I don't know how to explain it, like rolling tubes. And she absolutely adored it. And so, of course, I wanted to come and have fond memories. I'm looking for it. I don't know where it is, but I'm gonna find it. Wait, are we coming up on it? I don't know. I'm gonna find it. I think this is it. We're gonna go look. Okay, yes, I'm pretty sure this is the park. One of the coolest little parks I ever did bring my daughter to. Okay, that's the slide. See how it's got like these roll? I can't tell you how many hours we spent here. Just going up, going down, going up, going down. I had to go check that out. Anyway, so we're just here enjoying this for now. By the way, if you're wondering why I prefer Carpinteria to Santa Barbara, part of it is just that I do not love like bigger cities, and so I guess Santa Barbara isn't a big city, but it is like big enough to be a city, and so that's not really my jam. I like Carpinteria because it's much smaller and more, you know, little town feel, which I definitely prefer. But also, I feel convinced, I don't know, but I feel convinced that the beaches here are so much cleaner than they are in Santa Barbara. I think I remembered hearing that they actually come in and clean up like all the seaweed and stuff on a regular basis here. So for me, Carpinteria outsells Santa Barbara every time. Good morning, beautiful people. Look at this amazing sunrise we're watching. We're heading into Ventura right now just to get to the Walmart. I gotta get some groceries and stuff. And Walmart has this artichoke spinach dip that is so good. And it's the best one in the world. And it's the only one that I really want. And so I'm going to Walmart specifically to get that dang old dip and other groceries. And then I still actually have no idea where we're going to go from here. I kind of need to make some plans, I guess. But like also, do I really? I haven't decided. But we'll figure out what we're going to do after Walmart. But I just really wanted to share this amazing, gorgeous, lovely, fantastic California coast sunrise. This one. Yeah, baby. I think I'm just kind of like wandering aimlessly around at this point. I think I'm heading toward Joshua National Park. I mean, like, I don't really know. I in my mind, I'm heading toward Quartzsite, but I don't actually need to be in Quartzsite until January, and that's like 2 months away. And so I want to do some stuff in the meantime. I don't know what though. I don't want to be freezing my booty off though while I'm doing it. So I don't know, but also, I don't know when I'll have another chance to be in the Arizona / New Mexico area. And I almost feel like maybe I would rather explore at least some of that in the winter rather than the summer. But I know it gets really cold in some of those places and maybe even snowy. And this Texas girl does not know how to drive in the snow. I do not. If you're wondering why I do so many skip cuts in my videos, it's because I have a problem like getting sentences out, and I will constantly just like take these big long breaks where my brain just goes. And I just don't feel like y'all probably want to sit there and wait for it to kick back into gear. So sorry about all the jump cuts, but like I feel like I'm doing it for you, man. I feel like right now I can't remember what I was saying. Okay, I don't remember what I was saying, but I think I'm gonna head toward Joshua National Park, Joshua Tree National Park. I like them Joshua trees; they're pretty cool. So I figure we'll go look at that park. But I don't know, man. I can't decide. It's a lot of deciding. I'm just gonna put that off until tomorrow, and just sleep in this rest area for the night. It's nice. There's pretty pink mountains. Okay, forgive me. It's early in the morning and I'm barely awake, but I just got so excited that I needed to talk to y'all because I've been just sort of wandering around aimlessly going, okay, it's time to leave the ocean, but like, I don't really want to. And where in the hell do I go now? And what am I even going to do with myself for the whole winter? And I kind of had thought maybe I'd explore the, anyway, the point is I just checked the weather and there's going to be like a 3-day decent period in Sedona. I have been wanting to, I mean, Sedona's been on my list forever and ever and ever. I have wanted to go there, but I really did think it was just going to be too cold. I'd been kind of checking the weather and it's been like down in the 20s. I can handle when things get down into 30s. It's in the 30s right now, where I'm at right now. It's 37 degrees. I don't mind 30s. 30s is fine. I can handle that. It's actually, if you have these kind of window coverings with the Reflectix, it reflects your body heat back on you. And so since I've got that on all my windows and then just the curtain in the front, it keeps it keeps it pretty warm in here. I can handle 30s. Anything below 30s and it becomes quite uncomfortable. So when I was looking at the weather for Sedona, I was like, okay, I can't handle 20s. I'm just gonna have to wait on Sedona. And then I saw that Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, I don't know, there's 3 days where it's only gonna get down to like 37 or 34 or 35. In the 30s, it's not gonna get down to freezing. And I can handle that. I'm a big girl. I got padding. I can handle that. So, well, first we're gonna go to Joshua Tree because that's kind of what we're on the way to. I'm gonna go see them cool fuzzy trees. Probably just spend a day there. I don't know exactly like how. Maybe I'll love it more and I'll want to stay an extra day. I could stay 2 days if I wanted to, and then still make it to Sedona to spend 3 days in Sedona. With the red rocks, I'm gonna pet some red rocks. Okay, I'm really excited. I had to share that with you because like I've literally just did not know what I was gonna do with myself. I haven't even taken my hair. I don't care. I don't even care. I just needed to share. Quick change of plans. We're gonna have to do Joshua Tree tomorrow because the solar panel on my roof has just decided to die. It works and then it won't work and then it works and it won't work. I don't know what's going on with it. So I'm sending it back before we hit that 30-day mark. I have to go into Walmart and buy a box though, of course, because I threw away the box. I should have figured out a better way to handle that situation. Live and learn. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing now. In the Walmart, gonna get a box, gonna send it back. We'll do Joshua Tree tomorrow. I'm gonna try not to feel too sorry for myself. I'm building a box, guys. I forgot to film the box when I was done with it, but believe me when I say it was Frankensteined together, and it is now with the UPS people, and hopefully I can get a new one that will actually work, because it really is a lifesaver. But for now, we're back to portables, which is better than nothing. Okay, my friends, we have arrived. Well, we've started anyways, and as before, I'm going to need to put this into its own video, the actual park portion of it, so that I can turn the ads off on that and not break any laws. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off on this video for now, and we'll do the Joshua Tree. We'll see some fuzzy trees in the next video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really, really appreciate it. I love you so freaking much. Goodbye.